Dan, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing great. How about yourself?
Man, it's so fantastic to see you. How is life treating you and the family?
Really good. I'm just at home here in Las Vegas and just being a dad and been
Yeah,
on this record and I have 4 kids and so that takes up a lot of my time. And then I've also been working on a computer game. I started coding about a year and a half ago, so I've been digging in on those. That's been taking up the majority of my time between those three.
that's crazy. I had no idea. Like during the pandemic, yeah, I put on a couple of pounds. You learned how to code.
Well, learned how to code is probably an overstatement. I more took a couple courses and got knowledgeable enough to be able to build
Sure.
a team who were very great at coding and do oversee the art and the soundtracking, and it's been awesome. I've
Are
really,
you a big gamer? Because you're sitting in what looks like a gamer's chair.
I'm not a huge gamer per se, but I really love a few games that I played
Hmm.
since I was young. I was like a big LucasArts. I was into kind of weird, strange games. My goal was to make a game that's like Tarantino meets LucasArts. So
Ooh.
Okay.
like weird, kind of strange, funny, eccentric kind of game. So I had this basic idea and been working on all the art and the soundtrack and development of it now for over a year. So yeah.
That's awesome, man. Like that artistic side of you comes out in different forms. I like that. And I just noticed that you named one of your kids after me. So I thought that was super sweet.
How did you know?
Well,
I wanted to tell you today. It was going to be a surprise, but obviously you already figured.
I know. Well, it's very sweet of you guys. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you guys make super adorable kids. My gosh, they are just so cute.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. They are very cute, and yeah, actually, I have a picture of them right here. Here we go.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
That's
Man, you're hitting the feels, brother. Because let me show you what I have on my console. It's not a picture, but I keep this right on my console.
that's cute.
Yeah, he wrote that when he's probably 4. My son is now 13. And I know you're starting to kind of feel this with the kids already about them growing up too fast because you have 4 kids, right?
I do, yeah.
Yeah. And you've got an 8-year-old?
An 8-year-old, twin 4-year-olds, all girls, and then the youngest Valentine.
Right. Thank you.
And he's 18 months, which fantastic name, by the way. Fantastic name.
Are you feeling the growing up too fast already? Because my kid's 13, so it's a different vibe for me.
I hate it. I
Yeah.
I just, especially my little 18-month. This is probably gonna be our last. It is going to be our last. We're done. Right. This is it.
Mhm.
But
Okay.
I will tell you that every day that he gets a little bigger, it crushes me because
Yeah.
his little squishy Buddha, he's just so cute. I just love it.
Right.
You know.
Do you want to? I want to get to the music and I want to play the new song and stuff. But do you want me to hit you with one of those things that you're going to tell your wife later on? Just gets you right in the gut, in the heart, because you realize it. But it's also like a warning to love as much as you can. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Remember, you signed off on hearing this.
Okay.
There's going to come a day when you pick him up and you hug him and you hold him and you don't realize it's the last time you're going to be able to pick him up and hug him and hold him.
Hmm.
It'll happen to you and you don't even know it.
Well, thanks for putting that depressing note.
And now, here's a new song from Dan Reynolds and Imagine Dragons. But no, let's get to the song. Let's talk about this because it wasn't that depressing, people. We don't have to overreact.
it is. I've just heard
Is it?
I've heard about Val talk about that. About Colin, his son, is my godson. So I've seen him grow up, and it's so true though how fast. I don't have any kids of my own, but my nieces and Colin, everybody, it's just time just flies.
I'm known for depressing people. It's kind of my thing.
You've ruined my day, Val. Thank you.
Sorry, buddy. We'll be right back with Dan Reynolds. Now let's go to the song. Introduce the song here and give kind of a back because I know what's in the bio and stuff, but hearing from you what this song is about is different than just reading something off a piece of paper. So Follow You.
Follow You is a song that I wrote, 7 years into the marriage with my wife. We came to a point where we thought we were going to get a divorce. I'd been touring the band incessantly and we'd grown apart. I went on tour for 7 months. We didn't talk at all and just through attorneys to sign these divorce papers, which with kids involved too, anybody who's been through that knows it's a horrible hard experience. Anyway, I came home to meet with her and to sit down and sign those papers. And she sent me a lengthy text message on the way that was more, I hate saying text message because it sounds so trite, but it was she had gone through a spiritual journey and talked all about it and talked about some revelations she had about us. Anyway, it just hit me in the deepest way and made me remember why and how much I love this woman. And I came to the meeting and I just said, "Why are we here? Let's get out of here." We both started crying, stood up, and left. And the attorneys were super upset, obviously. And we went to lunch and then proceeded to start to date and fall in love all over again. And so then since then I re-proposed even though we never got divorced, and this was
Yeah.
3 years ago. Now we just celebrated our 10-year anniversary. We had a child after that. So yeah, this song I wrote right after we had gotten back together, so years ago. And we wanted it to be the first to come out from the record because it's just about a celebration of loyalty in life. And look, marriage isn't for everybody, and some people should absolutely get divorced and are happy. Some people should never get married in the first place, and
Right.
it's different for everybody. But this is a song about loyalty with those that you love, and someone who knows you for even your at your worst, and still
Yeah.
loves you and loves you. Oh.
Man, what a song. We're going to play it right here and listen to the lyrics and know that Dan wrote the song after the two of you got back together and try and find the meaning of what he was feeling within these lyrics. Dude, that's a hell of a promo for a song, by the way.
All right, so I know you were like, give me a 2-sentence setup, and
No, that was great.
I just don't know how to express it
But
without saying it.
Yeah, but you can't 2-sentence that. And when I saw that, and that's been in the press, obviously, that you've talked about this already. I was just like, holy cow, that's heavy stuff to put into a song. But I'm glad that song obviously came after you got back together, because I'm thinking of that song prior to, getting back together, how hard that would be to listen to it over and over again, because it's like reading your diary from when you went through something really, really tough. It's sometimes hard to do.
Yeah, and it's interesting. We just played it for the first time live on Colbert, and I didn't know how I would feel performing it live, and it actually was so joyous to me. I was just so happy playing it because it just made me think of how much we've come through, how we're here, we're still doing it. When they say thick and thin, it's like you don't realize that until you really get to the hard stuff.
God, man, that is such scary stuff. And I've been married now 23 years.
Wow.
Yeah, but there's ups and downs. Obviously, you know that. And there's points where in anybody's marriage, like, are going to work out? Is something not going to work out? And you just got to fight for it. And I know that some people do get divorced, and that's the right thing to do. My sister, after 30 some odd years, unfortunately going through a divorce. So it happens. Yep. But God, that's a good song, bro. So congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Thank you.
And it's probably helped so many people as well. And I love that about music is people relate to songs. You hear somebody who maybe you're not going through the exact same thing, but you can hear it in a way that just touches you. And I'm sure just by being so open about that and releasing that song, it helped so many couples who were struggling and going through the same thing, and knowing love isn't always perfect.
No, in fact, it's the opposite. It's real love. It looks very messy, but it endures, and that's it. And so we've been sent so many messages from people who sang it at their wedding already and stuff, that just beautiful videos of different things, and it's been really, really rad to see. And even people who are just like, hey, I've been with this person, has been my best friend for 15 years. Thank you for writing this. It's like, I think it hopefully just speaks to people about loyalty and enduring.
Yeah, my mom was, when she saw that you guys, everything had worked out and stuff, she was happy for you. But at the same time, my mom's had a bit of a thing for you for a while now.
Big fan.
Yeah. And she's 82. So a bit of a cougar in your world.
Hey, those 82-year-olds love the Dan Reynolds. That's
the thing, right? That's your sweet spot. She did want me to pass on, she's been fully vaccinated, if that means anything to you.
It does. It does.
It does. Oh my God. Dad? It's my stepdad. Anything else you want to talk about, promote? Obviously, we're talking about the music here. Anything else on your radar that's coming up?
No, just like that's really it. Like I said, the computer game I haven't even talked about. I literally just brought that. I don't even know why I brought that up, but it will come out at some point. But
okay, cool.
Yeah, I just appreciate you guys having me. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for supporting Mountain Dragons for so many years. Really appreciate it.
No worries at all. Is the keyboard there for a reason? I mean, are you taking people to break with the keyboard?
This is actually on this microphone right here in this room. This is where I did the Follow You vocals. I do everything right here.
Really?
Oh, wow.
We tried to re-record them in an actual vocal booth with Rick, and it just it sounded special. It's like something about the moment. So this is where I do all the demo work, and then the demo work actually makes it onto the record. Yeah.
Is your house big enough for you guys? Because I knew you grew up in a house like 9 kids in your family or something.
Yeah, 9 kids, and so now I have 4. And like I said, this is the cap on that. We're actually building a new house right now on the property, on a property that I purchased with all my family.
Yeah.
So 9 kids, mom and dad.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna live on a communal property together, all Mormons
So
except for me. So that's gonna be a little strange for me and my kids, I guess. But um, yeah, but we're all gonna live together and have farming, and like it's gonna be very like
Oh,
holy cow.
already over 40 grandkids, to give you an idea of how many.
And you're
Oh my
all going to live on the same property?
Yep, yep.
Let me make sure I got this.
For every family, but yeah, yeah.
All right. So as many people as you can. So
No, every family's doing it. Everybody's doing it in my family. So there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So there'll be 10 houses,
okay.
and then a communal lot in the middle. And we're
Sure.
a year into the build where our framing's all done, and there's already 4 houses that are complete and moved in already. Those families, and 40 plus grandkids that are going to be living there.
that's incredible.
Oh my gosh.
That is a dream.
That poor school, their high school is just going to be like Reynolds High School.
Honest to gosh. Now, without invading your privacy or anything, is this in the Nevada, Vegas area?
It's in Vegas.
Good for you, man. Family's so important. You've taken it to the nth degree. But family really is important. That's an amazing story. You're all going to be living together in one well right in the center of all the houses. You go out and get your water and stuff.
There is there is a well on the property. It's all I couldn't tell if you were joking, but I'm like, yeah, it's a well and a farm, and we're doing one communal pool for everybody to get diseases together. And
yeah, dude, that's great. What a story, man. I can't wait to see more about that. Thank you for coming on. Tell everyone we said hi. Congrats on the music.
Thank you so much, guys. Take care.
Okay, thanks, Dan.